Hope all of you are doing good. Today's topic is very common, but sometimes we tend to ignore it and we take it light. You can come across with your friends or your parents. Please send this video. I'll be discussing from the scratch and the root cause and what is the solution, how to approach it very in detail. So the issue is acid reflux or some minor ulcer, or sometimes it is very minor, like you feel kind of uneasiness or you feel some kind of gas symptoms or something like that. Once you be very careful regarding this, what is the issue, why this uneasy feeling is there, then you will get to know the root cause. So let's start with the root cause and the diagnosis part, how we are sure that this is nothing but the issues coming from the stomach or from the guts. Okay, so when you feel there are two kinds of majorly. One is due to lack of acid, like you will feel indigestion at that time. The loose motions will be not very smooth, like suppose you are getting dysentery or loose motion, it is like continuous loose motion, but this is similar to IBS kind of. It is motion is loose but not very clear and you tend to go again and again. Okay, that is kind of indigestion, and you can find the food particles half digested form. Second form, where your acid is high and you are feeling kind of vomiting sensation. At that time you can feel the soreness in your throat, close to your throat, sometimes with kind of little bit in between sleep also you'll get up and that kind of sensation will be there. So both end result might be similar or little bit different, but the cause are completely different. The root cause are different. One is lack of digestion enzyme, another is more of digestion enzyme. So here the body heat plays major role. If you are kind of pitta prakriti body, okay, there lots of heat are there already in our body. In that kind of scenario, the acidic nature is more, you can visualize or you can feel the heat inside your body very fast. Other criteria where there is digestion enzymes or these acids, for which we can't digest our food properly. Both the cases you may not feel hunger, proper hunger, right? Like you will feel like eating something or eating a good food. That kind of feelings, hunger feelings, it is not there for years and years. And last but not the least, you will feel stomach ache very frequently, like you will eat some digestion tablets or some antacid kind of, then you will feel relaxed, but again after a few times slide, it will not be very like intense, but slight stomach pain will be there. And if you find, sometimes do some test and all, you will find slight ulcer is there. They may say it is not very harmful, or after some months or something they will say it is harmful. And prescribed medicines are many varieties. Before food some medicines are given. Sometimes this antacid kind of will be after food or whenever you feel stomach issues, stomach pain. Now issues part is clear, and this has the basic I have told. This kind may be very major, this may be lots of effect, like uneasiness and variety kind of, you will feel uneasy or different kind of symptoms you can feel. You can relate it, and if you do some basic test you will get to know that there is this kind of issues, ulcer or high acidic body or something like that, you will find the issue. Now I will go towards the solution part, and here I will explain you how yoga will helps and why it is a permanent solution in yoga, and what else you need to take. There are majorly two parts. One is yoga. In yoga it comes asana, pranayama, meditation, and in other one major form is food. You have to correct your dietary habit. You have to correct your dietary habit. Along with that, weekly or bi-weekly you have to go through certain detox process. So these three steps are there. First one, you have to take care of your physical activity, asana, pranayama, meditation, and you have to take care of diet, and last but not least you have to undergo some detox process weekly or bi-weekly. These are 3 steps. Okay, what you should do in yogas and pranayama and meditation. Remember, this is directly or indirectly based on your body heat. Okay, so how this body heat comes up? Due to different reason. Either you are moving very fast, like you can't sit at one place for a longer period of time, one reason. Your tendency is like that, you will be coming home, playing with someone, doing some cleaning work, all these things is there. Second one is your mind, your thoughts are not stable. Always you are thinking, either overthinking, or you are thinking for your future, you are planning something related to that. Like either your mind or your body, either way you are not stable, you are not constant, you are not resting yourself. So this is the main symptom. You will observe yourself, will get to know this. Second, this is I told the physical format. Okay, second one is your breath. You see that your breath is shallow breath, up to your chest you are breathing. If you measure your breath, it will be very fast, like maybe 20-25 times a minute. Like each 2 seconds you are breathing once. So that fast your breath is. So it is all related, that's why I am explaining step by step. Once your breathing is faster, or the number of breath is more, the number of heart rate also will be more. If you test with your normal hand, pulse check if you do, or if you go to a doctor and do some heart rate test, it will be more than 80-85, or sometimes maybe 90 is normal. Okay, so once breath is faster, heart rate is faster, the blood flow to the peripherals like your hands and legs will be more frequent. Okay, that tends to sometimes you will feel the itchiness or some kind of pinching sensation in your fingertips, legs, all these places. So these are very common symptoms. Once that is there, imagine the blood flow is very high, the body temperature is comparatively higher. I am not saying it will be 100 or 98 plus, but it will be internally little bit higher in body temperature. So once temperature also higher, the body internal heat is little bit in higher side, that causes over digestion. Like if you eat something, the acid secretion, like suppose you are having food, the main blood flow towards the stomach now. So what does that mean? The body get alerts like, okay, now food came to my stomach, I have to bring blood flow towards the stomach, and I make this little bit warmth, and I have to digest the food. That is kind of the symptom, the system of your body. I am telling you in vague way for your understanding. Okay, so once your body is heated up or slightly warmed due to other reason, like you are moving fast, you are not resting properly, or your thoughts are very high in frequency, then also the body thinks I need to digest something. At that time, if there is no food, then also you will feel acid flux, and this empty acid, like without food, these acids are causing ulcers. It will kind of you can say burning, or you can say inflammation, whatever language you can use, it will make some ulcer. Okay, two things are there. If you keep on drinking something, like some sip of water you can take, sip water, that also I'll tell why. And also if you eat something with frequently, like 1 hour, 2 hour, something very few, little bit you can eat something, so that your stomach is not empty. Usually in yogic method we advise to keep your stomach empty, but in this scenario it is different. For initial few days you have to follow this kind of principle. Once the detox process start, then it is good to handle everything as usual. So don't mix it, don't think like this contradiction. Okay, I am telling you all in detail. So second position, what happened, how I told you. So you have to take care of your empty stomach with some liquid of water, like water or some kind of what to say, you put some lemon in that, and that water you can take, all those things. Second position is there where I have told you how your body is becoming heat. So what is the solution part? Now we'll move towards. Mentally you have to be calmer. So once you are mentally calm, then automatically the body comes to the rest phase. So how you will become mentally calm? Okay, there are 2-3 uh, methods I am telling you. Just discuss with your yoga teacher, then you will get to know what exactly I mean. So there should not be any fast paced pranayam, just like Bhastrika pranayam, Kapalbhati pranayam. So these pranayams are meant for them who all are little bit lazy, or who needs additional energy, or who all are already very calm. Okay, for those people, or you can say, if Ayurveda term, their body type is either Vata or Vata Kapha together, like that. They'll be catching cold, all these things. So that is different topic altogether. So at that time you can prescribe them this high fast method. You can also do, if you have ulcer, you can do, but not at this stage. After you get recovered, okay, recovered, sorry, after you got recovered, you can do this. So the next step I am telling, slow pace pranayam, which are yogic breathing, or you can say nadi shodhan, or you can say bhamari. All these things when you do slowly, gradually, your mind comes to the resting position. Once the mind comes to the rest position, your body temperature goes down. How? The heart rates comes down, the breathing pattern comes down. In yogic breathing or bhamari, if you do, you can breathe hardly 5 breaths a minute. I am telling that to max. You can bring it slow, 1 breath for a minute. At that time what happened, even if you want, even if your thoughts is there, even if you are stressed, then also your breath is not supporting. So again and again you are coming back towards the origin, that is calmness. Okay, that is the root cause of doing pranayama. Try to understand. And this process is always slow. So if you are a person, usually your tendency is that, if you are Pitta Prakriti body, your tendency is that you will be highly moving. You will be, this represents fires. Like fire is not a stable person. It always try to move. It will always try to flow. So your tendency is that, and I am saying to do it reverse. So how to do, which way to do meditation and pranayam, slow pace, that too you should do, or you are able to do. There are different methods. So suppose you start with trata, or suppose you start with bhamari, or you are not able to concentrate, then your teacher slowly, based on your how you are dealing with, how you want to deal with, or what is your likeness, based on that they will make a program for you, so that you have to sit and meditate. Okay, there are different methods. If you are doing bhamari, just example, you can't concentrate, keep your palms here, then your concentration will be coming to here, and you will get the maximum result out of this. So these are different kind of methods available. Same way, asanas also, you will be holding the asana for longer period of time. I am giving one example. So usually if you have ulcer, it is not recommended to do forward bending.